Welcome to the Scale Builders Guild.
We're live. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everyone. Episode
Welcome to
210.
210. A new updated thumbnail.
Yes.
More accurately representing Matt's
sort of
experience.
more like me.
Life experience.
It's Pixar me if I was not at all what I look like. Why does Josh look perfect and I can't get me to look?
Can I say something? I had a phone call with my brother the other day. Well, he had texted me
Okay.
a cropped image of the thumbnail. For one, my brother and I, we don't talk about YouTube stuff. He's not into RC. He doesn't have anything to do. Like, he's just,
yeah.
And he just sent me a cropped screenshot of them. Like, obviously I've seen the thumbnail. Is there anything you would like to add about it? Didn't say anything. So I called him on the phone day before yesterday or so. And he's just like, oh my God, whoever did that thumbnail. He goes, that is amazing. It's so perfect. Like the uneven eyebrows and everything. I'm like, the fuck does that mean?
You've got uneven eyebrows, obviously.
What kind of dig is that? I'm like, I think it's just an inquisitive look. Like,
is that what I was going for?
I don't know, but I was just like, that is my little brother, man.
Yeah, I think I've got to feed the algorithm a few more things about me because it's not perfect. This is, yeah, it needs some work. Regardless, hello everyone, welcome to the show, Livestream Takeover. How about this thumbnail?
Thank you.
Creeper glasses. Listen, if you don't want me coming to your house, don't make fun of my glasses.
Yeah, like
simple as that.
What are you gonna say about it, huh?
Yeah. What do you think about me now? What have you been up to, Josh? Man, I feel like even though it's just Wednesday, it does feel like it's been a bit of a week already.
This has been the longest week the last few days. It's been very busy. And
yes.
I was in the Bay Area today. We were at the Haas facility.
Gene.
These
machines are shit.
The car's fucked.
Too fucking expensive, Gene. No one's going to buy them. I'm out of here.
We were there looking at a machine, not a Haas. Don't worry. We wanted to.
So they don't just sell Haas; they sell other brands. You don't want to buy our stuff.
It's actually, it's a whole facility. Haas is one of their main brands, but they sell good brands as well. So
yeah,
Haas is fine if you need something cheap to get the job done, but it ain't gonna run for 20 years.
It might steal your data.
Yeah. So, that was we were looking at a robot to automate a couple of machines. Robots are fun, man. Love robots.
I like robots too. And I for one welcome our new robot overlords.
Absolutely. I'd say thank you to them all as I walk out the door every day. Make sure that they run overnight. You. When they take over.
Dogan's in here. Hello, Dogan. Congratulations on the purchase of your buggy.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
I'm sure your dog Wes will absolutely love it.
Yeah, it's only a 3-seat though, so Wes is gonna have to run alongside.
Dog, baby, Dogan.
So yeah, that's
good stuff. Watch your language tonight.
Watching with my son.
Hello, child.
Son. Yeah. Youngin.
The cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon.
But yes, that's beyond that work. Just cranking getting the new website going. Hopefully next Tuesday.
If you had a marketing manager, could have probably gotten that done a lot faster.
I don't know if that's true. Possibly true.
Can we move the logo over this much?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly the kind of marketing manager I would be.
I don't know about that. I don't know. But yeah, I saw Dogan's new buggy, and it's made by company called the chassis a Hulse Engineering, I think. And that is the guy who is behind that brand, Richard Hulse. He was actually an old school OG RCC guy named Wrecker was what he went by.
Wrecker, yeah, I remember.
He made lots of really cool chassis, the whole, RC size back in the day, and now he makes some really cool looking buggies. So, good.
Oh. Hey, speaking of Aardvark Spleen, I was listening to the latest episode.
Which one's the latest one?
Caitlin from the coffee company is on the show.
Oh my God, I did not know that. I have not watched.
I did not know this. Her coffee truck, guess where it is?
Toronto.
Yeah, it's in Toronto. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either, but by your intrigued tone, I had a guess.
I can't wait to go get her autograph. Hate from Toronto.
Yeah. I did finally listen to the ICP episode, so that was good.
Oh, okay. That's good. Great.
Yeah. But RC things.
Things. Back to that.
Hard at work.
Okay. Thank you for finishing that sentence.
Yeah, sorry. On the new moon buggy chassis.
Yeah.
So the design is pretty solid, and I've started printing fixtures already.
Excellent. Yeah, I watched your time-lapse photography of that happening.
So some of the fixtures are getting done. And
you need to make a different fixture when you use steel versus titanium.
No.
Or is it
okay? Both of these are going to be steel. I'm just doing steel on both.
You feeling okay?
We're out of time.
What are you talking about? It's not even the end of March.
I know.
We got 2 whole months after that. Wait, no, we don't. No, we don't. Yeah, we do. 2 whole months. April and May. No big deal. I can knock out 2 whole trucks in that time.
So, yeah.
Jeremy Burst, thank you. You're done, RC. New bumper sticker idea. Fuck your carbon. Fuck. Is that field-oriented control? I believe it is.
Field under controlled. I don't know which one it is.
A marketing manager thousands of miles away is better than no one who Vanquish currently employs in that position. Thank you for fighting for me.
Nicholas, since you're sending my cycling goons, Mike, Rick, Keith, and Cutter. He was fine.
Who is that really?
I don't know.
That's amazing. That probably is an actual cyclist. That's amazing.
His English is far too good.
Comments? Yes, we can see all of the comments.
Yes.
See your comments.
Yes.
Where's your Redcat? We'll get to that.
Oh yeah, I've been gone all day, so I didn't see that they did get that released.
Yeah. It came out. Okay, so it came out. They released it at 6:30 Eastern or 3:30 p.m. Your time, because they do a live stream, right?
Right.
And I had gotten an email a few days beforehand that said, "Here's the deal. It's already in the magazine, so anybody who gets RC Car Action as a magazine still has already seen it, but don't share any stuff in advance of the times listed below." And I was like, "This is directed at me personally, right?" I was thinking, no, definitely not. I know how to read. Usually. If it's an ARMA release, there's a gray area.
Yeah, exactly. They didn't release any information. It's just another photo.
Yeah, it's not my fault. Yeah, that came out today. That's all I can say about that.
There you go. When is the actual release info?
3:30.
Oh no! I mean, like, did your guys' videos come out?
Yeah,
No,
7
cool.
7 p.m. or like 4 4 PST.
I see. I did not.
5 o'clock Central.
Violet Ryan. Oh, that's on your.
Hey, that's for me. I thought this was Ratatouille. What the hell? Yeah, our new thumbnail really does evoke Pixar vibes.
It was good. I liked it.
But there's no rat under this hat. Maybe under Josh's.
There's
or we're just both big giant meat robots.
I have not seen Ratatouille.
Neither have I.
I'm not saying I have anything against Pixar movies. Nicole and I have watched most of them.
Yeah,
but
Wall-E, one of my favorites.
I also don't know if I've seen that one.
What?
But the rest, maybe not. I've seen a good amount.
Okay. Two of the. Well, I mean, I don't know Ratatouille. So
yeah.
One of the best ones.
Incredibles. And I'm sure there's more.
And Toy Story 4.
5. It looked like Matt got a V2 avatar. Indeed. He leveled up his character.
Yeah, he did. Jeff, 13, Brew, thank you very much. To be fair, the Fire Team wasn't leaked. It was a legitimate premiere. It's true. Well, it was a scheduled premiere, which is different.
Right.
But thank you, Jeff. I missed, I don't know if you saw, I didn't see you at the drift track this weekend. I was there. Where were you?
Hopefully he wasn't riding his bike.
In the bike lane.
Yeah.
Well, it's questionable whether or not there was a bike lane.
Definitely questionable. Yeah, about that. It's fine, everybody.
I do not, Chris.
This was not at the theater watching kids.
I can proudly say I've never been to the theater to watch a Pixar movie.
I don't know if I could say that for sure or not. I mean, they were coming out when I was a kid as well, so I know you were past that age.
That's kid stuff.
Yeah. The original Toy Story is really old now. I might have seen that in the theater.
It's very old. Very old.
I don't know how.
Good evening. You are looking less serial killer to me today. Thanks, Jeremy. Stockholm Syndrome is working, I guess. And Gunnar, thank you, sir. Hi, all. Tonight's code, hashtag meat robots with Pixar mom butts.
Fantastic.
That's
Love
right.
it.
You know what? I think you have to buy jerky just so you can use that.
Yeah. What would be the proper one to buy with that?
Oh, that's hot.
He doesn't send.
I
was
was
gonna say, does he have thick cuts?
That's hot. Or maybe get yourself some meat sticks.
Then you could offer someone your meat stick.
Your meat stick. Hope that kid's still watching.
Yeah. Dana, thank you. There's a link.
Thanks,
satisfyjerky.com. Go save some money on meat sticks with code
sticks.
Meat Robots with Pixar Mom Butts. You have to use the hashtag.
You have to use the hashtag.
Poor man John Doe, thank you very much. Got me a bamboo
Thanks,
printer, specifically the PS1, never printed in ABS. Just wanted to know, can the bamboo printers print ABS out of the box, and will the default settings suffice for building RC bodies? Hate from Rachel Cordova. Yes, they can print right out of the box. I had never had good success with ABS prior to my bamboo. And then I printed it for the first time on here with just default settings as it said, and it was perfect. Like immediately.
Yeah. I also just had no problems printing ABS. Just
some ventilation is a good idea.
Or don't be in the room.
You know. So yeah. But other than that, they kill it with it. Yeah.
I printed that whole body. This whole body.
The Ford Ranger.
Ford Ranger.
Is that the V1 fender on there currently?
That's the V2 fender.
Oh, that's the V2.
I'm working on V3. Working on a V3 right now.
I like it.
I'm learning how to do this better because every time I do it better the next time.
Yep. I actually had a good, decent long conversation with the people from Fusion today.
Oh, you did you?
Yeah. It was a fun combo. So,
Jeff, thanks again. I was sick, sadly. Fun fact, I go in for surgery on my arm this week for nerve damage repair, so I guess I'll be out of RCing for a bit and probably driving your Corvette. But we got snow today, so you won't be driving it anyway.
Yeah.
Feel better.
And
heal up nicely. And
thank you.
Maybe use your feet.
I've seen it done. Or mine.
What's the guy's name? Masami.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, that's what you meant.
Kasami? Is it like that who made Contra?
Maybe. I don't know.
So yeah, you know.
Roy Fokker. Conversation with Fusion was them telling you to bring back STL Sundays. We're not making our quota. Masami. Yeah, that's right.
Konami was who made Contra. Okay, I was close, very close. You have to give me that.
No.
Just saying. I think it's worth an honorable mention. What kind of nerd are you?
Not a very good one. Who remembers the cheat code for Contra?
Up, down, down, left, right.
Start.
It's a little A/B select start. BA select start, something like that. I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't have a Super Nintendo Chalmers anymore anyway.
Hey, look at this one here. Art. Hey, Josh. My
Hi, Josh.
Fusion Blue TWSBI Diamond 580 ALR shows up tomorrow. Art
Is that
has
a
got
pen?
It is. It's a nice pen too. It's a good one. It's a great one for your desk. You leave it on your desk. It doesn't travel. You leave it there. Use the stand it comes with. Gives you just.
Why doesn't it travel?
It could. I'm just saying it's a good one to just leave on your desk.
You know, I've got this other
if I'm using
here. I don't know if this
I'm using
works pretty well for me.
Then my Safari Lamy Safaris. That is never the case.
Ace Hotel pencil. And I've had this for a long time. And works pretty much every time I use it without fail. Even has an eraser on the back for when I make mistakes.
It feels so. Oh, you make mistakes. I forgot about that.
I know you do too, Josh. I've seen them.
Can't remember.
Most of the choices you've made in life. Have I taken any inspiration from pre-runner fiberglass companies for the Ranger? I've been Googling things and taking some inspiration from that, but it's pretty much just me kind of designing on my own.
Yeah, it's the workflow that we're using is something called Form, and it's such a different world than normal CAD modeling. It's for me, it's completely foreign because it's more like sculpting. It's opposite. Like there's no dimensions. There's not. You're just
you're just winging it. Yeah, I guess that's pretty smooth. I don't know how some people get all these things so smooth. I'm like, I pull one point, I'm like, damn it, and then the whole thing is out of whack. So I'm still
you have to toggle between block and smooth display. Alt one.
I know.
I'm just telling you.
You're probably working at 1, Control 3, Control.
You're working
one,
at smooth display all the time. I know you are.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I go back to blocks and I do that.
Block all the time. All the time.
All right. Sometimes I like to look and see how smooth it is.
Ooh, look at that.
Smooth.
I did take a pen from one of the booths today. I don't know where I put it though. It's in the Jeep. Oh, I know where I put it. Put my center console. Never mind. I was could do a pen review right now, but
it's Gunther's personal pen, and it's got his phone number on it.
Yeah.
Please hire me. I'm broke.
This was actually at the Kennametal booth, and on one end it's the pen, but it's like the bottom portion of it rotates to like extend the pen or not. I think, and it gives it like this loose feeling. And then the top is a little cap, and under it is a highlighter. It's like,
I don't need. Like I had a pen like that in grade school where it had like 4 different colors.
That's different. Those are actually, I'm on board with those. Blue, red, black, green. Yep.
Okie dokie. All right. Should we do mail call?
We should. I have one box that I have not opened yet, but
All right.
there's things in it that are amazing that I know, or I know one thing in it that's amazing. The rest I don't know.
Okay.
So, do you have multiple things?
Yeah.
You
Indy,
should go first
I
then.
wasn't trying to burn anything down. That was outside.
Yeah.
Those batteries charge so fast when I did that.
800 milliamp. Oh, it's done already. I just hit start.
just plugged it in. All right. You want me to go? I'll go first.
Yeah, because I have one box. Although there's many
Okay,
things
so-
in it, I think.
You may have already seen it or not. Here's the new Redcat Fusion Ascent Fusion. You can see carbon fiber.
Carbon
Carbon
fiber.
Carbon fiber. Carbon fiber. Lots of upgrades on this over the original Ascent. They did a lot of work on the springs and stuff, so like much more flexibility on the old internal springs because there aren't any in the back. We upgraded it by taking things away.
Yeah.
You get beadlock wheels now, so you can swap out these garbage tires right away. And the foams, not good. Steel bumpers, front and rear.
Yep.
Aluminum bits all over the place. Lots of anodized red aluminum, which looks quite good with the look they went with. The big change, though, obviously, carbon fiber chassis. They've lowered the motor plate 6 mils, and they added a quick run Fusion Crawler Edition. Now, in my video, I did say that this was a Fusion SE. It's not technically true. It's the Fusion Crawler 2-in-1. So you cannot adjust the BEC. That's the only difference,
It's the old. Okay.
as far as I know. But yeah, great little setup. Pretty reasonable price at $399. And from what I could tell in my testing of the Devil's Rock Crawler course, it did pretty well. It did all right. Yeah, I mean, all of the extra stuff you get there, it's pretty good value.
Yeah, definitely going to be a big improvement over the previous
original.
one.
Yeah. Considering the first thing I did with mine was get the DSM off-road carbon fiber chassis and a quick run Fusion 2-in-1 motor.
Exactly. That's
those are
a
two
big
things
step.
you're going to
And
probably do.
getting that motor lower, because that's a big thing. At this point,
brass portal box weights as well. I forgot to mention that.
At this point, the biggest thing is that you've got the axles that are still from there, which those axles just aren't. They're never going to be the comp go-to axle.
No. There's not as much steering.
Yeah, the weaknesses are still there that they have, but out of the box for that price, it's a much better pack. So
yeah, agreed. I definitely do, Rob. And the big difference maker. Some people asked in the video comments already, what's the difference between like an aftermarket and the Redcat version? Redcat version has separate shock towers, separate pieces for the shock towers, and it's also still a straight skid. So you want more performance out of that chassis, you should get the DSM off-road one because it gives you the angled skid. Angle skid.
Yes.
So there you
go. Yep, absolutely. Now I've got one box here, and this from Frank in the Bay.
Frank in the Bay.
But it is. This is a trade deal, but I know that he said he added some other things, which was very kind. So
what do we got?
Whoops, I'm hitting buttons on my keyboard. That says for Brandon, so that's not for me.
Let's see what Brandon's getting.
No, I'm not opening Brandon's.
All right.
You ready for this?
Let's see it. And then I have a request from Dogan.
Okay.
Is it a pen?
Is it a pen?
Oh, wow. Is that one of those which one is that now? Is that the artist guy? That artist guy?
The car raises up. Do you see that?
That's sick. I see that. Wow. How much more do you pay for that?
Freaking sick.
Oh, yeah. What's this guy's name again? Arsham, right? Daniel Arsham, right? Neat. Wow.
Oh, so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Ah.
Worst focus ever.
I know. I still got it set high. It's fine. That's
All right.
so freaking awesome.
Wes is that is very cool. Matt, please show on camera how the rear axle is centered on the ring gear and not the pinion, so the drive shaft is offset.
The rear axle is centered in the ring gear. Okay, yeah, I see that. That is slightly odd, but does that?
Yeah,
so that
it
make,
is off center.
That is unequal length rear axle shafts. Then, is I'm guessing.
Yeah, it must. That's odd. I didn't notice that.
Huh. Interesting. That must be how the other Gen 8 axles are, right? Not a different axle.
Let me look at the other one that I have here. Fortunately, I have them here. Yeah, it's the same on that one too.
Yeah, okay. I guess I just never noticed it. And I never looked at it.
Yeah. That's an interesting observation. Dogan, thank you.
So how many stubby kits did you have to trade for that package? Do you have another thing to do?
Yes, I do. Okay, well, I've got two things here. I you know what? I'm just going to show the remnants of what's left of it. But I bought one of these 3-wheelers today.
Yep.
And I already took it all apart because all I really wanted out of it was the vapor unit.
Yep. I fully support your decision with that.
So I'm doing a little project with that, but I need my multimeter and smarter people than me.
And some info on how to use it. Okay. The other part of this package is the part that I don't know what it is.
Oh.
And
what do we got?
Ooh, we've got some of the new Porsches, the 935 Safari and the
I have that one.
The 935 and the 928 Safari.
Yeah, I've got both of those.
Skyline and the Civic Custom. Love it.
Oh,
love
nice. I love the Civic. Yeah, that's good. Oh, there's the new Porsches.
Ooh, those are both so sick. 911 and a 993, but a big wing 993 and the metallic.
Oh, yeah.
Orange. Oh, those are so good.
Those are nice.
And two more. A nice blue 935 and the yellow 911. Oh,
so jelly. I don't have any of those. Dang it.
So good. And they all have good wheels. Sometimes that's the hard part with the Porsches is they don't always get good wheels.
They don't always put the good ones on there.
So good.
Nice. Okay. Finally, for me today. Are you ready for this?
Yeah. I don't think you're ready for this.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly either.
Oh, that's my boat.
That's my name, Jeff. Captain Boat.
Oh, that's a there's a SB. See, Traxxas and SBG are actually in cahoots. He's a paid shill.
This is Scale Boaters Guild.
Yeah.
It's a big boat, man. This is about the same size as that Impulse boat, right?
It looks like it.
36?
28 is the Impulse, I think.
Oh, this is a bigger boat then.
That's 36?
Yes.
Jeez.
I counted the squares today.
Impulse
6S?
32. Impulse might be 32.
Impulse is 32. 32.
clipless or screwless rear hatch thing. It
you-
said.
Kind of, yeah. It uses these. You can do quick release, or you can use a little tool to just quickly turn them once.
Yeah, exactly. I see
Oh,
the
it smells
self-righting chamber.
Yes, big chamber. Big. I hope you got a big chamber, because I'm going to roll my boat over in it. But yeah, you stick. The water goes in there when it's upside down, and then it goes. Yeah. So
I like it.
that's my review. Thanks for watching. I don't know a lot about boats.
Now, did you get the trailer?
But, I did get the trailer.
Okay.
The trailer's not in
that's
here.
Good, because that's what you want. That's what you're after.
That's all I cared about, really.
So should I unplug that battery? Carl texted me last night or the night before, and he's like, "Hey," so I took my crawler off the shelf and took the body off and realized the battery was still in it and plugged in. And I was like, he goes, "Is that bad?" I go, "Depends on how long it was there." He goes, "A year or two." Like, that's maybe not ideal.
No. I don't know much about batteries. I know that you can charge them at 15 amps most of the time. But yeah, I don't think
Aardvark explained. Do you have PO box I can send items to? I have everything sent to Vanquish, so the address is on the website, or you can PM me and I can always get you that. Although I'm worried, like
from him especially. Yeah. I've already checked it. Thanks, DK.
Yeah.
It doesn't crawl at all. Even with the trailer, limited crawling ability.
Yeah. So when is Vanquish coming out with a boat trailer? No.
When's Vanquish coming out with a boat?
Yeah, just a big.
Never mind the trailer.
Aluminum boat.
Wow, that actually would be pretty cool. Unsinkable, they might call it.
I don't know if that's true. Just because it's aluminum.
No, the Titanic was unsinkable.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's true. Oh, perfect. All right, we'll stay with that.
Oh, is there something I don't know about that boat?
Yeah, like the marketing material looks fantastic. Let's just use this.
Oh yeah, Ripper H2O. Yes. That's a great idea.
That is not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
VP aluminum props. See, there's all kinds of things.
Yeah. My AMS is doing the thing again. The burp. I need to.
Every once in a while, mine does it too, but it hasn't done it today.
I need to update.
You do need to update.
I have not updated in a while or greased my rods.
It keeps saying it's probably time for you to grease your rods. And I go, yeah, I did it.
No. Go away.
I did it. It's done. Trust me.
I've totally done it. Not 100% sure which ones you're talking about, but I greased.
Look, it'll tell me when it needs it.
I know my printer. We're fine. Don't worry.
Oh man, we're fine. Everything's fine. It's good.
But I'm ready. I'm dead set on this new. There's no pivoting now. We're moving forward. But
I love how you say we're moving forward. It's the royal we're, because I have done nothing for this project.
Yeah,
nothing.
Surprise. That's like,
hey, look. At least I had to assemble that. Okay. And I had to make all my own carbon fiber bits. So
I am going to just tack weld this thing together and be like, you figure out the rest.
No, don't.
Like
I don't have
you can braze the rest of the joints.
I don't have a media blasting booth, though. I need it to be perfect when I get it. So I can paint it and be done.
We shall see. You may get it.
Look, marketing managers don't braze, okay?
Like, these hands aren't made for...
these hands are made for keyboard functions only. Phoenix versus Fordyce, which is the better performer out of the box?
Well, I guess RTR versus RTR. Out of the box, it's going to be 4 dice because the
4
Phoenix
dice because it's
has the ability to add some extra functions, but out of the box, they're just locked out. So out of the box, the 4 dice is going to have less weight to it. It's also going to have no same time. Gonna be pretty close otherwise. Yeah.
Thanks, Kenny.
There you go. See,
Kenny's gonna help me.
it's a good thing that you have. It is a good thing you have friends in general.
Yeah, my wife says the same thing all the time. It's a good thing you have friends.
Yeah,
I am tired of hanging out with you.
You are lucky. Just
shut up.
What is your go-to tube? Red or
strawberry?
DOM tube is what I meant. 3/16 DOM tube. You can get it from a number of places. Scale Metal Supplies has it on occasion.
Scale Metal Supplies.
What is Ryan Garish's site? DS
Pro? DS Pro?
DS Pro? Something like DS Pro Online or something like that. And I can't remember who else. I still have a little bit. Matt's gonna have to buy some more. So yeah.
I need some for sure.
Yeah.
DS Pro.
Anyway,
yeah.
There's a number of places to find it, but it kind of depends. Sometimes supplies you have to move around and yeah.
Matt, are those friends in the room with us now? Yeah. They're all around me. Guys.
No, have you ever seen there's a movie with Ryan Reynolds where he's got like his dog talks to him and he's a murderer and like a psychopath. Anyway, it's just I can just imagine your whole box of heads underneath the table just talking to you. That looks great, Matt.
You're the best builder ever.
Someone put down that movie.
I know.
Did either of you ever do a van build? Matt has done a van build.
I built a van.
Hoonigan-esque. The only van I have is unpainted and is used every single day by the cats.
Right.
They basically
You've got the Proline van, don't you?
Yes, and they basically live in it. Deadpool? No, not Deadpool. He lives above a bowling alley, and he's like schizophrenic. And
is it a Ryan Reynolds movie?
Yeah, so good. Voices.
Okay.
The Voices. It's absolutely worth watching. Okay. Find it, watch it. There you go. You learned something.
I wanted to take this opportunity, though, to announce that I am also leaving Hoonigan. It's been a good run, but you know what? I just got to focus on me.
I got some new ventures coming, some new builds.
Yep.
I don't really know how to make content, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm not saying those guys don't know how to make content. They absolutely do, but they all say that.
They absolutely do. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing in front of this camera.
Yeah, or don't. I don't care. Whatever. No. Seeing Zach leave was that. Hey, Brandon.
Hey, Brandon. Oh yeah, let's open it.
Okay, we can, since he's here, I put it away already. For Brandon. Let's see.
I'm so excited.
Let's see what Brandon got.
I still, somebody was asking, I still have the van.
First of all, he got a WIA wrench, something specific. That's must be a reason behind that.
That looks cool. Looks like you use a down motion.
There's an Audi e-tron.
Ah, nice.
Focus. Brandon is an Audi.
Sucks.
It does not. I just have to capture.
I don't know who told you to get Sony cameras. They're not.
Yeah. Good. And that lens specifically.
Which lens?
The Sigma 16.
Yeah, that's the great lens. I'm not using that anymore though.
The absolute pile. You're like, here's the exact lens you must have.
Yeah, you have to buy this lens exactly.
Spend $900 on this lens. Oh, that one's good.
I'm using a Tamron 17 to 28 on it. Oh, that is nice.
Volkswagen T1 panel bus. That looks fantastic.
Yeah, that's good. I don't like that it says Porsche on the side though, because it's not technically. It's not a Porsche.
It's all the same. I like the van that says Porsche. That's a score. That is absolutely.
Yeah, that's good. Perfection. Thank you, he says.
And Brandon, did you see?
Yeah.
Did you see this?
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Probably. Yeah, that's right, Rob. Need more Volvos. I have all the Volvos.
You need a Honda that says Volvo on the side.
Maybe like a Honda van. If the Honda Odyssey that says Volvo on the side.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Solid.
So now that I've left Hoonigan, I have all kinds of time to focus on my own videos, which is really good because. Go ahead.
Soupy left as well, right?
Yeah.
He just did a short. It's like a minute and a half. He's like,
yeah, I'm out. Bye. I don't know. So we can talk about this briefly, but this is the sort of thing that's come up in my business as well. The company that I used to work at like 10 years ago almost, someone came in and they bought the whole operation because I guess, the other partners, they were like, we're done. Things are not looking good money wise. Please save our company. So this guy comes in and he buys it. And I don't think he understood how our business functioned.
Yeah.
Like he's like, well, I'm buying a media company so I can do we'll keep doing the things that you guys are doing. That's great. But people started leaving.
Okay.
And then he goes, well, that doesn't matter. I still own this place. We'll still make stuff. And everyone was like, no, you bought a company, but you employ the talent. And when the talent leaves, you all of a sudden have nothing except rent.
There is no more company.
So the same sort of thing has kind of happened at Hoonigan. And I mean, unfortunately, it started with Ken, RIP.
Yeah.
But ultimately what happened is you had someone come in, make an investment in the company, throw a bunch of money at it, but then they expect that money back. So then you have to start getting sponsors, and then things start to get a little bit like, this isn't feeling as au naturel as it was before, and some of the authenticity is gone. And then you have to satisfy those sponsors by having things in between to kind of make it work. And then everyone who you used to really like watching gets really tired of doing that same kind of content and format, and then it just falls apart.
Right. Yeah. And it's, there hasn't been anything really new from them in some time. This versus that off-road was the newest thing, and that's, not a big departure. I enjoy watching them. I still watch all of this.
Sure.
It's not, they're not all gold, I'll tell you that. But, I hate, there was some programs that Hoonigan produced that were some of my absolute favorite content. When they did the build and battles, I loved those series because there was like some actual fab and tech, and it was so good. There was a lot of guys that they had on who just did cool stuff, and I really, really liked those. They did 2 seasons of it, and that was it. Like, damn it.
Yep.
But yeah.
Garris, thank you. No new camera. Where's all this loan money going?
Yeah. Yep. He's trying. Matt's got very high expectations for his camera. The one he told me to buy, I was like, how about this one instead? It's cheaper. So, and then the one I have doesn't fail as often as Matt's, but still fails.
Yeah. Mine hasn't touched wood. We haven't done a long show in the heat, and it hasn't failed in a while.
Yeah.
So
Things will definitely just get better on their own.
I pulled the screen away from the body.
Yeah.
So it seems to some of the air goes up in there now. I really like the donut guys. I think they're doing good, fun content.
I think that they're not they're just embracing their position. They know what they know, and they know what they don't know. You know?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's what you should do. I think that's a problem that so many channels fall into everywhere. RC, non-RC, is that some people trying to come in and be like DIY on here's a DIY on 3D printing. This is how you do it. Like, you've had that 3D printer for 3 days. I know for a fact you don't know how to use it. Like, yeah, look at this. I built a boat. This is called Bodie. This is something people do. And you can see here on my Bodie that it's got a chimney, and that chimney looks good. This is how.
If that chimney's good, you're ready to print.
Don't make. Like, you can be like, someone gave me a 3D printer, and I'm ready to learn. Like, make that video. Don't make it.
Guess what my boating video is going to be called? I don't know anything about boats. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if this one's good. I don't know.
Yeah.
Sure is fun.
Yeah. I smiled. Winning.
I smiled a lot. It's a good boat.
Hope floats.
That's actually, that might be better.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Jesse.
That's really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
at the devil's watering hole.
Like,
this obstacle, we call this the devil's whirlpool. I gotta write that down. Hope floats. That's really funny.
Did you know you can hit a curb with a boat? Here's the video.
Hey, this came up on Reddit today. Let's talk, or not today, yesterday or the day before. It posted in subreddit RC Cars.
Oh my god!
Which I know your favorite subreddit. It's mine too. I spend so much time in there trying to answer questions because I have so much extra time for it. But somebody posted this question. We'll do a poll tonight because I think this is good.
Okay.
Long and the short of it, a gentleman with a RC car wanted to do some bashing at a skate park, like a local skate park. He goes to the skate park. There's a couple of skaters doing yee-yaws and flippity-doos.
Yep. Olays.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, some triple sow cows and whatever it is they do over there. And they noticed this RC enthusiast, and they came up to him, and they're like, "Hey, pal, we're kind of skating here. Would you mind getting effed out of here?"
Okay.
Politely. And the guy was like, "Well, I'm just over here. Why don't you guys just stay over there? If you come over here, I'll get out of the way." And they're like, "No, we'd really prefer if you just left." And he was like, "Am I the a-hole for
now that's a better subreddit.
Not leaving?" Yes, that is a great subreddit. Absolutely. This is like an RC car. Am I the a-hole?
Now, I feel like we should just write down our response now.
I already had. I crafted a response and posted it in that thread, but I don't need to write it down. I can just remember it. But let's start a poll. Do we have to do? We have to do that on. Can we do that here?
Yes. No, not in. You have to do it on your
start.
So how are you phrasing yours?
I'm going to say start a poll.
Start a poll.
That's a start.
RC at a skate park.
At a busy.
You're asked.
Well, let's say at a skate park. Asked to leave.
Do you leave?
Do you leave? Yes or no?
Done. Added. Okay.
Okay. We'll
Start.
Back to that.
Read.
All right. So,
Zeph Gage. Hey, Josh, will Make-A-Wish ever build Ford 124 scale axles? Absolutely not. There you go.
Thank you.
No, we don't build Ford axles of any sort, actually.
Would you build any
likely.
sort of 24th scale axle?
Not likely.
Okay.
As much as
RC unofficial
as
marketing manager.
Yeah.
We're not allowed to comment on future products here at Vanquish Products.
Even if we were releasing it tomorrow, I wouldn't tell you.
We're still not going to say a word.
I was actually last night. I'm working on. I need a new knuckle for my 124 scale axles because I want to adjust the width slightly. And with my current design, I'm pretty much stuck. So I've decided that I'm going to reverse engineer the entire knuckle, 3D print it, incorporate the things that I want to, and then have it metal 3D printed. So that's going to give me all of the benefits that I need all at once, and then I'm set. So that is, but I was just sitting there last night going, man, doing all that work, and I was just like, I wonder if we should just, I was like, no, we're not going to machine this. No, we're not. I'm just going to have the metal 3D printed because I need two. Well, gunner as well, probably. So 4 knuckles.
All right. Hope floats.
Hope. Jetwave 78. Only leave if your EXO catches fire.
I still have an EXO to build.
I do. I have one
should
built
build it.
mainly, not 100%, but mainly.
You guys got to get me those parts that you still have.
I do still have some parts. Yeah. Would depend on if they ask me nicely or not. Now,
I don't.
man.
I would not want to. I would not want to get into a fight with a group of skateboarders because I've seen a lot of fights where a skateboarder just whips their skateboard at you, and I don't want a face full of deck. Skateboard deck. I want a video of Matt throwing the boat in the snow and asking, "What do now?" That's not what you said last night. Man, I hope that dude's kid is not watching anymore. I hope he got bored. Hope they got really bored.
Why metal 3D printed, not machined? And so it sounds like axles are coming. Metal 3D printed because I can just hit click buy, and I don't have to like go to gym and be like, "Hey, could you spend several hours programming this part for my tiny truck that we don't do anything about?" Like,
Jim, stop all that other stuff you're doing.
Yeah.
Stop all that that stuff that makes money for us. Stop it. Pull out the plug.
Hit the stop button on production. And I need this.
Flashing. Can we make this, please?
And then once you're done with that, I need you to make the opposite side. And I know that it's the same part, just mirrored. So you should just be able to mirror everything. I know that's not how it works, and that you have to actually just do all that work again. But
there's no mirror option.
Not really.
It's not like our Bamboo Labs X1 carbon.
No.
As the marketing manager, I would not allow that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
So, where is this? Matt showing up to a skate park. How do you do, fellow classmate friends? Hello, fellow youths. Skateboard.
Oh,
right, to deck to face, not face to deck. This show has gone severely off the rails.
Marilyn Manson had 2 ribs removed so he could skate better. You know that?
He could do some kick-ass ollies now. His kick flips are out of control.
Skateboarders. This guy's a cop.
He's a narc. Get him out of here. Matt shows up in Huff gear with an RC car. Poser. What's up, youths? Guys,
Timothy, that's a bumper sticker I've ever heard one.
No one will understand it. They will have had to have watched this episode. Face full of deck. What does that mean? Did he fall down outside on his back deck? Hey, that's the guy who races karts with us.
You still got your kitchen gloves on?
That's great.
Is he bad at spelling? Yeah, exactly.
So good.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
I'm okay. It's fine.
Yeah, stickers actually arrive tomorrow. Spoiler alert. So be ready.
Be ready.
Link could go live at any time. There's some
aggressive.
good ones in there. All of the badges of honor are what I'm most proud of this time. I've been meaning to do those for a while, so I've got them for all of the devil's obstacles.
Excellent.
Little tiny badges you can stick on the side of your truck. Devil's butt crack. Perfect. I've been waiting for that one.
One of the hardest trails out there.
Those are going to be great. I'm really excited about that.
That's pretty excellent. I fully agree with that.
Remember, Matt's the guy that left a hiking trail because there was too many people.
Yeah, they were looking at acorns. Remember?
Yeah, welcome to Acorn discussion.
Oh God, we had a comp this last weekend down at
dude. I watched that one because I watch all of your videos.
Yeah, liar.
No, I do. It just sometimes it takes me a little while because I can't stand to look at your stupid face. But that area was amazing. Where was that?
Yeah, it's the Ponderosa Bridge, but it's like an hour from here.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's like 15 minutes from Brandon. So,
wow. Do you guys do a lot of testing out there? Is that where you go? No audio.
I was asking if my mic stopped.
Yeah, I read your lips.
Just made a noise. No, we don't test down there very often. Just it's a little bit out of the way. If we're testing, we can get to places that are just so much more convenient than that. Normally, we're not just. But we've filmed there before for release videos.
Yes, I thought I recognized it. It looked like a blast. Holy cow!
It's a good spot. So much fun. So that was that was a blast. Had a good day there. And Carbon did great. I did the stubby kit on it. Still not available. And
I think I messaged you last night. I said you better hold on to a couple of those for when they come in.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully soon.
Oh, why a 10 o'clock alarm? Oh, wait, first, Turbo Row, thank you very much. Yes, stickers. I have many Lexan bodies to modify. I have to reset the sign again because I did put the badges on the Volvo.
Yeah.
Which I think we can definitely, those are hard badges. They're not just stickers. That's full on mod. And I adjusted the back wing. I lifted it up a little bit. So that's a Lexan modification. I should also show those ones too, which are just so fucking awesome.
Yes.
Oh, I guess, you know what also, Josh, is taking off a sticker a modification?
I mean, just as much as putting one on, I think.
Because I'm not part of Hoonigan anymore. I left.
I'm still going to be part, like, still going to be
well,
there.
I'll still be, I'll help them out. Why a 10 o'clock alarm? Great question. Josh put me onto this. 10 o'clock. Go ahead. Tell everyone your method.
If you're in like a night person, like you're super productive at night, especially, that's just kind of like, more so than a morning person. 10 o'clock is like the perfect time to be like, hey, it's 10 o'clock. So be aware of the time and either decide to try and get some stuff done and be wrapped up at a reasonable hour, or be like, hey, it's 10 o'clock. Maybe I'll wind down early night, but it's the perfect time. It's like, hey, you got a couple more hours of work you can get done, or like, you know what, we'll call it quits a little bit early. Otherwise, it just blows by and I look down the clock and it's 1 a.m. already. It's like, God, yeah. You just need that barometer to be like, hey, this is, right now. I also do an 11 a.m. one now as well. So 11 a.m., 10 p.m.
Yeah, that's your actual getting up alarm. Oh, better get started to go get ready for work. To be fair, I went to work today at 12:30. So, and I sat down and ate my lunch.
We were going to the Bay this morning. So like Jim texted me last night. He's like, hey, you want to go to this show in the morning or show tomorrow in the Bay? I was like, yeah, sure, let's go. And he's like, leave by 8. And I was like, yeah, okay. I called it like,
you mean like you leave your house by 8?
Yeah. I called it like 8:05. I'm like, hey, I'm not too far away, but I'm going to stop at Starbucks, or we're going to stop as soon as we leave. So what do you want me to do? There by like 8:25. All right, like, what are we waiting on?
I would say, Matthew, stripping paint from a Lexan body is definitely modifying it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
10 o'clock alarm. Wife said, oh, Josh.
It's so perfect.
Helpful. So
everybody that I know understands it and appreciates it.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's worth it. Worth it.
Yeah, definitely. All right, should we see how this poll has ended up?
Yeah, let's do that. End poll. So,
and we've got 62% said yes when asked to leave, you leave.
Exactly the same results here. 62% yes, 37% no.
My answer was also yes. When asked to leave, you leave. Because here's the thing. I know that a lot of people will probably say this is the same about RC, but skaters have very few places that they are actually allowed to skate. And
I would say the same for
skate
RCs.
Park. Yes. In especially in the United States of America, it seems like you guys, any state park I've ever been to, they're like, get that thing out of here. You get out. I've been kicked out of state parks. Well, not kicked out. Politely asked to not do that anymore. Fine. But skaters are, pretty persecuted. They can't really go anywhere. So the one place where they can go, and that, like, it's like sacred ground. If they're there, I'm not going to drive an RC car. If there's nobody there and it's like the dead of winter, I'm driving my RC car there all the time. But if someone shows up and they want to skate, sayonara.
So I wrote down on this. It's not called an RC park.
Yes, exactly.
So therefore, first off, I don't want to drive an RC car in front of a bunch of skaters either. For like that, just
for the same
like,
reason that I walked away without getting
like,
my drone.
I don't want that. But the question that someone said about like depends on how they ask. That specifically is a great question because I am spiteful. So
I know you are, yes.
Now, I probably wouldn't even have to be asked if someone else was there. Now, if I was there first and I was in an area and someone came and was skating and they just were staying at that end and like just were
good.
I would probably be like, okay, someone else is here. I'm going to wrap it up here fairly soon.
Or worst case scenario, I'll go and approach them and be like, hey, is it cool if I stay over here? Are you cool if I just run a few more, ollies with my RC car and then talk their language?
I'm absolutely not asking. I don't want to have a conversation with you. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to know about your board. If they come over and are like looking inquisitively,
don't start talking to me about your deck.
Like, I don't want to talk. If they come over and are like hanging out, like looking, like I'll be like, hey, you cool? Like,
yeah, is this all right?
But if they are just straight up like off the rip a dick, maybe
I know
open my car door while you're driving down the bike lane. Like, no.
Yeah, I know how Josh operates, but no, like I think that's the thing. It's not an RC park. It's for skateboarders.
Yeah. So.
And at the worst, outside edge scooter guys or rollerbladers.
Like,
anyway, I thought it was interesting because the guy who started the thread, he was like, yeah, you know what? Based on the responses here, you're totally right. I probably should have just packed it up and left.
Okay, so that guy didn't
an RC park. I guess not. No, but he kind of got the message that he should have left. So he did.
Wow, and he actually responded that way. Normally, people who are like, "Am I that?" and they put that up, they will never.
No, they don't
rationalize with the other side.
No,
like, nope.
I was like, you're not the a-hole, but like you got to give them a bit of respect and understand that this is one of the only spaces they get to do this. You can go to a parking lot or you can go to a field, presumably. What? Let's hear it.
Mayhem RC skateboards. Like,
I'm in. We talked about this ages ago. Yes.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
We talked about a shoe.
Maybe I talked about a shoe, which I still want to do. Maybe I talked to my guy at Huff about it, actually. I think that's who I talked about.
Like Basher skateboards.
Yeah. It's just a skateboard with a Creighton underneath it.
It's hidden as best we can.
Yeah.
24 hours, let's do it.
Yes. All right.
Like, how much time could we really spend on that? Like,
yeah, exactly. It's a skateboard.
Who do we get to send us a car? Who have I pissed off the least?
Well, that list is short.
I know. I'm also lucky to have friends because they're like, all right, we have to send him one too. Like, you guys are both going to do this. Like, so like one to each of you.
It's a package. Yeah. It's a package deal. You've got to send one to Josh if you're going to send one to me.
I'm just peeking around Matt's shoulder.
Hey, pretty lady. Yeah. You discussed it with your friends in that room.
That's a great idea.
Everybody back here heard it.
Yeah. I think we could. And then
I think we can figure that out.
you go drive your RC, but with your helmet.
Didn't do it. He did
like a snowboard. Yeah, and it was.
And it wasn't.
Weird.
It wasn't to be a snowboard. It was just because he needed a really long deck.
Yeah, it was.
Larlo would do it.
I don't.
I bet you we could convince Arma.
Those things are not waterproof.
Not to your level of waterproof. It's splash proof, not upside down in the water for 5 minutes proof.
Yeah, you know. Let's do it.
Just so you know,
24 hours. Let's do it. Do it.
Fine.
Let's do it.
Fine. Do you have to go into the? You have to. What are we going to do with them? You're going to ride it?
We just wear the helmets and elbow pads and knee pads and drive it. We chase it around like we just fell off of it and like, oh God.
All right.
Yeah,
I think we're good. That's good. Okay. I like
Done.
It. Chris Gibbs, thanks very much. RC Excitement is having a Go Scale Day. Go Scale Day, May 4th. Attempting a world record for the most RC four-wheel drive RCs in one place. So how many would you need?
How many do they all have to be running? Because I don't even think the warehouse will pass
them. Can I bring a lot of pens?
This live stream ruined my entire life. Speaking of the pens, it's a problem now because I had the box of RC four-wheel drive pens from Gunner near my desk, and I was gone that day, and they were taking shit from away from my desk, and now they keep using them at work, and they're like, shooting the RC four-wheel drive pen caps. Jim wouldn't stop doing it on the live stream the other day.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Ooh. Should have to be able to do a rail slide and a grind. Yes. Agreed.
Ooh. And a McTwist.
Ooh, McFlurry. Mm.
Let's go get some ice cream.
Yeah, I want ice cream. Yes. This is excellent.
All right. Yeah, this is great. I feel like this is it. This is our mayhem for a 24-hour mayhem for this year.
For this month? Next month. Next month.
Not next month either. Let's do it after Nationals. Or
it's 24
crawling.
Hours.
Dude, no. I'm very busy at work again.
It's a weekend.
Nope. I work on the weekends.
You do not.
Yes, I do. Most of the time, unfortunately, I do.
Yeah. Skateboard and MOA setups? Absolutely not. That's
nope.
Terrible. MOAs are not made to go fast. Nope.
I bet you could do it with the sledge.
The sledge is the aluminum chassis one?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Because you can mount it pretty easily.
Yeah. Mount that deck.
Tony Hawk can judge it, but only if you can do a kickflip.
And don't forget to take your cholesterol medicine.
I'm on Olestra.
So sad.
Svaz. Matt, did you get Turks and Jerps gene smuggling machine? I sure did.
What?
I did. It's this guy right over here.
Okay, what is that? Is that a King Kong?
That's a King Kong.
It is?
Yeah. Didn't I show this on like our show?
No.
It's so heavy. It's all metal and wood.
I don't think so.
No?
Oh wait, maybe you did.
Yeah. This is East Germany's favorite cat and mouse team, Worker and Parasite.
That's right.
What the hell was that? That's what Krusty says after he watches the episode. And the bumper sticker I put on the back.
Keep Smiggins beautiful. Oh my God.
And that's where all the counterfeit jeans are.
Jesus. Just get an electric skateboard and convert it. Convert?
No!
Why would you do that?
That's
For
not
one,
fun.
they're not made to turn.
That's stupid.
Like they're
They
slow.
don't turn at all.
Yeah, like that's a
Josh
Leave the
Josh
YouTube
doesn't
to
watch
us.
your videos. He means Josh doesn't watch our videos.
This video. I was here for it. I do remember that now, though.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Oh God. Yeah, I remember the thing. Where it's okay. Oh my goodness. Well,
The
excellent.
Max Slash was another good choice. I think you got to go for something that's got an aluminum chassis because I think
It
it
would
just be
help
easier
to
to kind of
graft it.
hide and mount and graft.
It's
everything
made, yeah,
together.
it's made to be able to graft bulkheads to something already. So yeah, I would fully agree. Yeah, but I think we could make just about anything work. It's just going to take more cutting.
Yeah, just more hacksaw.
So I think we can do this for sure.
Yeah. I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is RC Skateboard. It's just you like going as fast as you can and then just cracking kids right in the face. Crack!
Yes. Yeah.
You got a dart in your neck.
You're
Lucky's
crazy.
RC Adventure. No, you're crazy, man.
I like you. You're crazy.
I like you. But you're crazy. Yes.
When's the full?
I love
length
the new
pic-
thumbnail, guys. When's the full length Pixar film? We're gonna do the animated version of Flying Cars.
Yes.
Oh, think of what you could do if it was animated.
Just this is excellent.
You could make that girl age appropriate.
First thing,
First
age,
thing,
age appropriate.
age appropriate love interest. And she doesn't work at the hobby shop. She owns it. And she's much more bitter. She's like her dad.
And he has a house that's held up by balloons. And that's what happened to her mom.
Yes.
What
She
mom?
was in the balloon
She's
house.
dead.
She died in the balloon
And he's
house.
sad, and the house is going to float away if we don't sell enough cars today. The bank is going to take the house with the balloons. What'd you do?
I don't even know
That's
where
next
this came
T60.
from.
It's an XT60 charge lead. You don't even have a charger that uses bullet plugs.
Not anymore, I don't. Where did this come from? Oh, I know. When I pulled out the multimeter, it must have been.
I see how that could get confused.
For the longest time, I wasn't getting any readings.
No wonder you couldn't figure it out.
Nope.
Can you make whale sounds? Terrible. Great movie.
It still needs
Periscope,
the classic
founder.
line, Drew, you're such a loser.
I hate that name.
I hate that name. You got
I
rid
feel
of
like
that charger. Because it didn't go for 15 years.
I feel like we've missed some episodes discussing flying cars.
Yeah, there's been at least, I'd say the last like 6. We probably didn't talk about it.
I need to refresh our passion for that movie and rewatch. So they sell kits to make your own skateboard decks. I mean, they have 24 hours, Josh.
Yeah, Josh, come on.
24 hours. I'm buying a deck.
I'm going to go down to the store and I'm going to buy one.
Yeah.
And the
buy a
guy
cool
looking at
one.
me, I'm going to buy it at the skateboard store. And
Yeah.
when the
So
guy
he's
looks
like,
at
well, what
me,
do you like? I'm like, I don't really care. Like, what
I
do
don't
you like
want.
Do you like it? How do you buy
Do you like a
skateboards?
flexible board?
Flexible?
Yeah.
Like it long?
How long? It's amazing. Like, I don't know. Just give me a goddamn skateboard.
Yeah.
It's like,
they're all
well,
the
you're gonna
same.
need trucks and you're gonna need wheel. I'm like, nope, I don't need any of that stuff.
Nah.
Although actually, no, we probably do need the wheels because I still want it to look like a skateboard.
I think that's that's on you. You got to figure out how you're going to do that.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard.
It's going to be worth it.
It's true.
Yeah.
And then they can't kick you out because it's a skateboard.
Exactly. That's the whole thing. See, that asshole is going to make us great video. Then you can go necro post that thread and be like,
see, look what I did. I hacked the planet on that one. Oh my God. Where's this? You guys need to do a Mystery Science Theater 2000 style video watching flying cars. I wish we could, but we get in so much trouble.
Yeah, we got in trouble for playing a clip.
We both got demonetized for that entire episode.
Almost a copyright strike. We got a
I lost 18 cents.
I know. It was somebody owes me that quarter inflation. So Aardvark explain. Do a live thing on your site with two of you doing a Mystery Science 3000 stream on flying cars. I don't know how we could do it off platform.
We'd have to have our own streaming server,
which you can do with StreamYard.
Oh,
because you can do it as a webinar, and we pay for the upgraded one.
That's true. We do pay for the upgraded one,
which I think it's limited to like maybe 400 people or something like that. Which, how many people are going to watch flying cars?
The whole movie?
Yeah, like you guys are not that interesting ever.
You mean other than the two of us?
Yeah.
Oh, hitting us with some knowledge here. It's not the same shapes and size. If it's street, freestyle, ramp, then you have the penny or oh God. I can feel like this is going to be the worst. I'm going to film this entire conversation at the skate store.
Oh, absolutely. You know what?
Hello.
That's going to be part of it. You can't own the skateboard before the 24 hours starts.
No problem. That should be an easy rule for me to not worry about. Start the clock. I'd like a skateboard, please. Thank you. Get me out of here. Wait, you need all the other stuff. Shut your stupid mouth.
Yeah, I wasn't talking to you. Do it on Discord.
RC Madness Mini Truck Club. Thank you. I think you guys owe us the 18 cents. Hell no. That movie has generated so much money for itself. We should actually, you know what? I could reach out to the producer again and be like, hey, is there a way that we can do this? Can you give us like a music-free version of the video? There must be one.
Yeah, and you can join us even, and we can just grill you on your decision throughout this entire.
So who wrote this? Who wrote this pile?
Yeah, like Rachel something what RC
RC Carhart. Yeah, I know. My name's RC Carhart. I get it. I'm also 16. They didn't think it was so funny in grade school. What, last week? All right. These are the worst nerds I've ever watched. Takes one to know one.
Oh my God. Well, we're dead set on this. We're going to do it in 3 weeks.
No. 3 weeks is the worst time for me to be doing this. I'll tell you when we'll do it, okay?
Listen, I've got nothing going on. So I'm just going to be home, not doing anything. Oh, you have to arrange cars for us of some sort.
What?
Huh?
Okay.
You have to arrange cars. I don't care who.
Alrighty. Fine.
Make it so. Listen, Linda.
Linda.
That's a Linda. Listen, Linda.
Linda.
Oh my God.
Why does everyone suck in that movie? The only one who doesn't suck is the fiance. She's the best one. And the guy who runs the film company that he works for.
It's like, what are you doing?
I got this drum in Africa.
Like, he's kind of interesting. Like, definitely a douche. Probably drives a Porsche Boxster. But
absolutely.
Like come on. Yeah. Justin Candler, thank you. Josh, let's see your personal rig you take to the rocks. Depends on the day.
He's got too many.
Honestly, the ones that I have are not in here because they're dirty. The ones that are in here, I do not run on the rocks very often because they're oh shit,
they're
my lights are
display trucks.
Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Well, damn it anyway.
Yeah, what's her face was the best.
Very much, Justin. But I don't. The ones that I take the rocks are not in here. Also, Perry G. Just to let you know, Saturday is the big 5-0 for me.
Whoa!
I wear a size VRD stance.
Sadie, I hate that name.
Perry G. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Perry.
I mean, kind of happy. Like, I get it. It's like
birthday.
It was nice knowing you. R.I.P.
It's not dead.
I mean, 50
yet. 50. God, I'm close to that too. Ugh. Hey, Thomas Music. Hello. Got home late, but I wasn't going to do anything until I laid up at least one Suga. Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
That's big day.
That's exciting. Send me some pics.
That's
of it.
That's exciting.
That's exciting. Holy shit.
There's a lot of deck talk tonight.
You missed a lot of talk about decks. Have we talked about your Suga time?
Give me some Suga. Have we
I'll
talked
be
about
your
my
Suga daddy. Oh, yeah. Yes.
Suga daddy. It's a pretty good bumper sticker.
But you can only put it on the Suga.
I have a problem. I've been 3D printing parts for my WPL D12 right now, and I'm printing front and rear bumpers. I can't stop. That's the problem with those WPLs. Like, there's so many 3D printed parts you can make. It's like, what do I do? But
what do I need now?
Cheap entertainment. It's just
it's even cheaper. These guys.
Yeah. Are they cheaper?
I don't know.
How much is that?
I don't remember.
Like more than $50.
Canadian.
Okay. Well, then it might be very close.
It's got a differential.
Yes, it does.
I know because I drove it briefly before I disassembled it. Hey, there's Tony. Hey, Tony. I was thinking about you today.
No, it's bikes.
Justin, thank you. Show your block van.
Where is your block van?
It's in the other room.
You were supposed to ship it. You're supposed to ship it to me.
Do you want that thing still?
Yeah.
You're not going to sell it.
No.
You're not going to sell it.
No.
Like you did with the cilantro.
Oh, well, that was
that.
That was for flip that truck.
I gave you that truck to build. I didn't know you were going to flip it. I didn't know anybody would want it. I'm just kidding, of course. I'll be right back. I'll go get it.
Aardvark Spleen at Perry G. Some real Spartan energy you've got there, Aardvark Spleen. Yeah. Monster RC skateboards for off-road. They need to look like skateboards still. It's, it's close. Like, what a pal. Exactly. That's some good friend. Josh, read it, Josh. He paid.
People making offers on the van?
No, they're talking about the super chat that I didn't fully read from Aardvark Spleen, but
that dude is also Canadian.
Yeah, from Vancouver. I did
is.
start listening to that one, and I was so uncomfortable I had to turn it off.
Yeah.
I was just like,
I haven't listened to that one because I am uncomfortable.
I can't. It makes me third-hand embarrassed.
Oh, Tony wants to know about the Lexan accident.
Jeep.
What did I do?
Jeep. The
Jeep.
The Hemestorm.
Hemestorm gave me some wood. All
right. Let's see.
Here's the Huda van.
Oh, you actually have to send it to me now because you left.
What? What do you mean?
You left.
What do you mean I left? Oh yeah, I'm gone. I'm there. I'm not there anymore.
You got to return company property. So
it's a TRX4 Sport. Yeah, single gear, no shifting.
Yes.
Lock diffs. Custom painted diff covers. I put really awesome King shocks on there from RC four-wheel drive. Everybody knows those are the best. Inner fenders in the rear, but not up front because they won't fit with this body. An interior panel from Night Customs. I even got a nice curtain in the back. It's hard to see, but there's a curtain to hide things. It's got a nice brushless Spectrum system in there, and my Trick RC light kit, and goes like stink in the snow. It's a lot of fun.
The good news
got a light bar.
Yeah, it's got a light bar and a Ford grill. That grill looks a little
Chevrolet Ford grill. Yeah, it's a little bit. I just noticed that.
I noticed that. I saw you not trying to acknowledge it.
That
little guy? Nah, we don't worry about that little guy.
Nah, that's fine. Don't worry about that. That's all right. I think I probably busted one of the mounts when I was installing it. But I'll shoe goo that into place. All right, so there you go. Van. This is the this van body is the Charisma.
Wolf.
No, Prairie Coyote.
Same. That's often what they call wolves.
Sure.
Yeah. Prairie coyotes. Is it really called a prairie coyote?
Yeah, I think so. Is it for sale? No, it is not for sale.
Nope.
I left Hoonigan, but Hoonigan hasn't left me. Yes, that's paint job. Thank you, Tony. That paint job is so good. I agree.
That is quite the Charisma Prairie Dogger.
You know what?
Doggo.
Don't go dogging.
Doggo.
Don't go dogging in the United Kingdom.
No.
I mean, maybe do if that's what you're into.
Not here to judge.
Not here to judge.
If you do glue that on, would that be working with Lexan? It absolutely would, Tony.
Yep. I agree, Tony.
But he's already mentioned that he has to reset it yet again.
Did I miss a super chat? I did.
Did you?
I did. I missed two. T34 Mech, thank you. Might buy an RC on Scale Builders Guild. From whom?
Probably one of your subscribing members, so that they have a star, so that they have access to such a thing on a forum.
Hopefully.
Do they have to mail? Do they have to mail their subscription money to you for a star?
They send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I send them a badge with a code on it. And that code you have to enter into a website.
Every 10
On that
seconds, it changes.
Yeah. It's from Cisco Systems. Thank you. Thomas Bialzik, thank you. My wife watched Matt's Fusion Ascent video and asked me if the Devil's Blank were actual official names. I answered yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. That's what all those are called.
Actually, probably by the fire is about to change drastically. I'm afraid so.
Oh.
Prairie
Why?
Wolf.
What are we doing? Prairie Wolf. What did I call it?
Prairie Coyote. And I called it just a wolf. And then I said, well,
no.
Yeah.
Did you call it? I thought you called it the coyote. I called it the wolf.
No.
Somebody go back. I can't remember what I called it now.
Everyone, please give your honest account of how I was right. I mean, kind of.
That's one of the coolest RCs. Well done, Matt. Thanks very much, Tony. I appreciate you so much.
Tony's
Tony, I've been thinking about you a lot. We got to get you back on the show because I miss you. I haven't spoken to you or watched any of your content in a very long time.
Oh, that actually brings up another.
I'm just kidding.
Tony and Pablo do a live show on Tuesdays.
Yeah, talk your face off.
I often sit and enjoy. I watched the whole one yesterday live.
I'm not much for live streams.
I honestly love live streams. I love LAMP. So I got this email on Monday. All right. And it says, I'll be honest, I've never heard of you until today. When about 20 people told me I should see if you're interested in building one of my projects. And then it goes on to discuss the project that he has designed to make. It's a 3D printed project, basically. But why do you open emails like that?
I don't really watch you.
Like, you can say it to Tony because we know Tony, and you'd be like, hey, I don't watch your stupid tiny truck.
I don't watch your stupid videos either. T30. Oh, from me. Oh, right. I did say DM me. Yes. Yeah, I might have something for you.
Oh, there you go. Any purple in the future? The only purple that you will see in the future will be in a trucks of something. That is the only way that I'm doing purple. You will not see purple for sale on a site. Not a thing. You will only see it, and you will only be able to get it by chance, and chance alone, or paying out the nose to collectors.
Do you remember? There was a movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Bloodsport.
His name was Chance in the movie because he was from the Bayou. He was from Louisiana. So that's why his French accent worked. Well, he's not French, he's Belgian, right? Okay. Muscles from Brussels, Belgium. Is that where Brussels is? Or is Brussels a country? Anywho, his accent worked. Kind of. Okay. And the girl interest in the movie, I can't remember the name of the movie. The girl goes, what kind of a name is Chance? And he goes, well, my mama took one. Yeah.
Took one, what, like a deck?
Took a chance. Took a chance. My mama took one. Lionheart. Was that the name of the movie? Belgium is a country. Yes. Okay.
We're both absolute
chance because his mama took one.
So dumb. Turbo Row. I feel like Matt has more orange trucks than Josh.
Well, this is yellow. This one's orange, and I got this one because Josh didn't get it.
Yeah, I got green, and Matt got an orange. I have an orange bug there. I have the orange wood runner there.
I'm counting all my orange trucks. Hang on. Technically, that might be orange. I'm going to count this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I agree with Josh Tothier. That is not yellow. That is
6.
absolutely
Yeah, it's
orange.
Yeah, it's orange. 6, 7, 8. I have 8 orange trucks in this room.
Oh, I think I have 2 orange trucks, period. Unless
you suck at this game. You're supposed to be better at this.
Yeah. I have reduced the amount of trucks that I have in this room. I
am trying to reduce the trucks I have, period. I have too many things. Way too many things.
I gave away a few this weekend. So
I'm gonna have to do some Facebook Marketplace, I think, because there's a lot of stuff I have that I don't think I could sell online and like ship.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but God, it's
the worst.
RCP 73. Hope to meet you at BTC. Is this RCP that does the custom links for the 24 scale stuff? Am I getting that right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, DK, that's not for sale right now. You have other things. Aren't you trying to sell trucks to buy other real trucks?
Right.
You have friends.
You should feel lucky.
Thanks, Kenny. Do you want some of these trucks?
Not me. Okay. Well, still. Oh, wait. That's RC Steve. And it's maybe like RC Steve 73. That was close. Not either way. I hope to meet you there as well, Pete. Not Steve. I'll call you not Steve when I meet you. Hey, not Steve. That's my bad. See?
Oh, the FMS Blazer.
Oh,
are we going to talk about that?
Sure. Let's do it, because then we have to do some talk about some things.
Formula. Yeah. Okay.
And some betting.
Yes, I made bets.
RC
I found a betting
Steve
site that has betting now.
That sounds about right. The Steve is silent. I like it. Okay.
Fun.
Anyway.
All right. So FMS FCX10. Now, I think some people thought I was very harsh in my review of that truck.
I wanted to absolutely talk about that more as well.
Okay. I don't understand why people, and I mean with full respect here, this truck is not an original effort.
No. So
far as I can tell. It looks so similar to things that we've already got. It came out 6 years ago.
It's a copy of a TRX-4. It was very clear when I saw it in September.
Right.
It is.
And anybody who decides to gloss over that is obviously not, for whatever reason, have decided to just close their eyes to it. Yeah, none of the parts are transferable. Nothing goes from one to the other.
They did a bad job at copying.
But this
they took all the benefits of what they did and threw them out the window.
It looks so similar. And the layout is the same. Where they put the battery tray, where they put the transmission, where they put the servos for doing all this shifting stuff.
This is,
I think people,
that's not even close.
I think a lot of people also forgot that when I did my initial review of the TRX-4, the full function one that came out 6 years ago, I wasn't a big fan of that one either. And I'm still not. I much prefer the simplicity of the Sport. I don't like all that extra stuff. I get that there is a scale aspect to it, and I understand that that is fun. I get that completely. But when things don't work as expected, and this did not work as expected, I'm not gonna not tell you that. As my responsibility as a reviewer is to share that information. And if it's something that, is just like a weird anomaly, that happens sometimes. Sometimes a truck ends up in the hands of a reviewer and it doesn't work right. But I've had people comment saying, I had the exact same problem. I had the exact same problem as you. It sat on the bench. It worked fine. I took it outside. It didn't work anymore. So
yeah, it's the thing is that it is wild when you get a truck and post review, and it's not just positive. Like, for one, Matt you get the truck from a company. You get it, and then it's like, hey, this wasn't up to something I would purchase. And like, you know, you're not paid, but like you're given something, and you still decide to say, hey, not what I, and not just be like, you know what, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. And people are just like, that's so dumb. You're so doing. It's just like, why are you watching a review video then? If you just want to hear your own thoughts in a different voice, like,
make your own video.
Yeah. Make a video that you would rather just buy one that's not as good as the other one, but it's $100 less.
Right. Yeah. And that's the thing. People are quick to say, well, it's cheaper. Fine. But can you walk into a hobby shop tomorrow and get the part that broke? No. You're going to have to order it. It's going to have to be shipped from somewhere in order for you to get that thing. Also, I want to like things. I think people know on my channel I'm a lot softer on a lot of things than I think a lot of people are. I can always find something positive in it. So, with that in mind, I did like the magnet mount for the lights. That's a nice feature. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
It is.
I like that. Adding dig. I like that too. It's nice that they've added something, but at the same token though, it just adds more complication, and that's where I kind of I'm off on that. I don't like that.
Unless it just works, which that's the thing with the Traxxas. Like, I don't love the performance of the Traxxas. It's high. It's, you know, the center of gravity's high. It's not a performer. It's durable, and it's got a wild ass aftermarket, and their bodies look excellent.
Right. That's the other thing. The accuracy on this thing is not good at all. Like, it's licensed by Chevrolet, but Josh and I both know that there is a separate company that handles licensing. It's not like they present their body to the people at Chevy. They go, yep, that's a Blazer. There's a company that goes, are you willing to pay this licensing fee? Show us what you're making. Yep, looks close enough. Pay us our money.
Yeah,
and this thing, the wheelbase is too long for a Blazer. It's squished. It's odd looking. Exactly. So anyway,
it is wild that
it's my duty as a reviewer to say these things, and it's my personal opinion. If you choose to not agree with that, super. That's great. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. I'm trying to save you the headache.
Yeah. Until they change or do
until it's something like this is the other thing. It's so strange. FMS up until this point did all kinds of original stuff. Like, all their chassis were original, all hard bodies, all doing something pretty neat.
Well, they had the Atlas, right?
Was that not a hard body?
No, that's a Lexan body, isn't it?
Oh, okay. I don't know. I don't have one. I can't say. But that chassis is the same as the Michigan, is same as the FJ40, is same as the Jimny, I think, even.
I believe so, yeah.
And performance-wise, it's nothing to write home about, but it is a scale kind of crawler, scale trail truck. Atlas is Lexan. Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Rich wins. I made my. There was even some projects you were involved in, Rich, that were half decent. Like, once we changed out the transmissions and fixed the gearing and corrected your manual, you know, like,
man, those were some good. Yeah, I would much prefer to be honest and somehow upset people with that than say it's great. And somebody made a really great comment here. I got to find it because this was exactly the right kind of comment. If here it is right here from Kevin. If you weren't truthful, we'd all have RC four-wheel drive Trailfinder 3s. And that was a dog. That was an absolute dog.
Did you get?
And I had no trouble saying that.
Did you get bad comments on that one?
Oddly, no. See, and that's the weird thing.
Well, now
actually, no. I guess it's not.
People are rooting for FMS because they have done some things that are good.
Yeah,
but it depends on which way you look at it. Like, I've had a lot of the FMS at this point, and I have not found one that I liked. For me, they're not my trucks. And I had the Jimny, I had not the Michigan. I have a couple of Jimneys, different scales. The
12 scale one.
Two of the 10 scale. Anyway, and honestly, I was just like, these things do not drive in a way that I enjoy. And I told them that. Right. I'm like, I'm not going to put a video up of this. I do not enjoy this truck. Mm-hmm. Like, are you fine with that? Just let you know. Like, I'll put a video up if you like, but I don't enjoy this truck.
Yes.
And they're like, okay, that's fine. Yep. Don't put a video up.
Yep. And I think manufacturers hope that they're going to get a positive review. But this is like, but this is like any industry. There are going to be things that come out that aren't good, and they're going to get reviews on them. And other people are going to have a great experience with it. It's going to be super awesome for them. And that's great. In fact, I was like, I'm not done with this thing yet. I spent 2 hours last night trying to figure out what happened. And somehow, in between being on the bench and working perfectly fine and going out onto the trail, the setup on the shifting servos for dig and the 2-speed, they all just kind of got completely dickered. Just
crapped the bed.
Yeah, they didn't break, but I was able to repair them, and I had to spend 2 hours figuring out how to reprogram the entire system,
which is weird that they would like convoluted. Lose position like that.
Yeah,
if it happened once, I have such high expectations that it will happen again. Ben Osborne, thank you very much. Did any of you two get the RC4 Drive Miller car? And the FMS is clearly a TRX4. No, we did not. We were not sent.
I'm not on RC4 Drive's. No, I'm on RC4 Drive's naughty list. And
I'm still on their Christmas card list, but I
get the Christmas card, but I do not get product from them.
No, I do not either. And that is not a car that I was going to buy either. That is not a car I would spend my money on. As soon as it looks several times, I'm like, that's a no from me.
It looks good.
Looks good sitting still.
Looks good sitting still, but as soon as you see it run, I was highly disappointed.
It's made by JD. It's not RC4 Drive doesn't design a lot of their own stuff. They source cars. They do things like that. That's a JD model car. It's done by another company over there, and then it's no for me.
Turbo Row, thank you. You didn't put any less effort making the review. Manufacturers are big boys and know what they are doing, including the risks they take. Yeah, I'm not sure that they do. Not all manufacturers, anyway. I think a lot of them just kind of I think they're just putting stuff out.
I see what you're thinking. I know how you got to that point from what you were saying, but
yeah. It's interesting. I got a comment late today actually that was like, it was hard to sit through this review for as long as I did, listening to a man whine about a toy he got for free. I'm gonna let Rebecca respond to that one, I think, because I'm not in a good headspace to do it myself. But essentially,
I can't believe that obviously, we have very different spouses, which is good, I think. Because
Well, Rebecca's getting a little punchy now too.
I would have to.
She doesn't take it as
put
much.
my foot on Nicole's forehead to pry the phone out of her hand from calling that person a lot of names.
Yeah.
Give me the phone.
It's just like why, if you don't like the review so much, why are you still watching? Like, if this doesn't like, it's like there are only two opinions allowed: yours and the one that you think everyone else should have, which is the same as yours.
Yeah.
Right? It's gotten very divisive out there, and we're allowed to have free thoughts and think about things and have varying opinions. That's what makes this world great. Patina guy, thank you. Van Damme should have been in flying cars.
Just bicycle kicking the truck as it went over top of the house. What?
Look at how far it went.
You took a chance that I wouldn't kick it.
I think people that like their 18th and 24th options are willing to give them a go for their 10th. They're familiar ordering from overseas and waiting on parts to save a little. Yeah, totally right, Tony. They have a huge market share, and there's a lot of people who really like their stuff. I also genuinely like their stuff too. Some of it.
I think what we found the problem. Tony just identified the problem. It's 24 scale people. Something wrong with those people.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen them.
This isn't a glamorous lifestyle we live, man.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Thanks for your comment, Chibs. I'm not gonna. What do you say here? All RC manufacturers should be happy to have an honest review like Matt's. And you know what? It's honest because it's what happened. Like, I don't have. There's no vested interest for me in having an RC car be not good and fail.
That's not true.
Oh,
there is.
Okay, explain.
No, like we have the ability to earn money off of you buying a truck from our videos.
Fair enough. Yes, right.
So if we just say
affiliate
this
links
is good, click that link and buy it, and I'll get $6. Like, that would be a benefit to us. Like,
I still put the link in the description, but I said above it. I said right above it, here's the link to buy it if you still think you should. And guess how many I've sold?
Did you sell some?
No, I've sold none.
Okay.
And that's good. That's good. That means my review worked. Because honestly, for the price that you just paid for this, which it's right here, I might as well just, here it is. I made the body easier to take on and off too. Oh, I don't even know how to put the body on. I don't know if you should trust me. There we go. Okay. But I mean, like, what is this? $3.99, right?
Yes.
$3.99. Yes. So for how much more to get a Fordyce?
Significant. $130, something like that.
$130?
Yep.
How much is a Fordyce right now? $459?
No, $539.
What?
Right?
That's too expensive. I'm getting the FMS.
Yeah, either. But it doesn't have all the features. It's a different. They're different.
Yeah, they're different models, right? Yeah, totally.
In that way.
But for $100 more, you can get the for $499 or $459.
Maybe it's
how much is the Traxxas?
I think I'm wrong.
What? Yeah, you are wrong. You don't know anything about your own vehicles. You are such a ding dong.
I know. I'm wrong. It's okay.
I tried to go to Amayon. TRX4.
Fordyce 459. Sorry. Yes.
Yeah. All right. So you can get the Defender or the Bronco for $499, right? So $100
Okay,
more.
so it's $100 more.
Yep.
Doesn't have dig.
Doesn't have dig. Probably works.
Probably works though. Yeah, and like Tony said, link pushing reviewers is a thing. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely. There are people who everything is great.
Well, and you also have to remember, some people are doing this as a full-time job, even in RC. And, you know, if that's your full-time job, selling things,
you're going to push,
is what you need to do. So
yeah,
find the good. And now there's good in everything. Everyone should get along.
There is,
but also,
totally, there's good.
You probably worked a decent amount of hours to get the money that it costs to spend that. So I'm just saying, like,
yeah,
if I go out and I ruin half a day by a truck not working immediately, that's a half a day I'm not getting back. Like,
that's right.
Not gonna be happy about it.
Nobody's paying me to make these videos at the end of the day.
And like the
not
money
directly.
Like you guys are all paying up a little bit, like with your time, and then I get 18 cents from that if you watch like 1,000 hours. So, but most importantly, we should thank the people who.
Yes, please. Yeah, thank you, everybody.
Because we have to go late today.
Nice.
We have to go late today because there is going to be F1 talk. But we gave you 2 full hours of non-F1
2 hours of entertainment. All right.
Crawler. Names, Josh. There's this guy started this YouTube channel, and he's got like a little 124 scale track in his house, and he lives up in like Pacific Northwest. God, I forget what his name is, but I'm pretty sure it's Crawler Baller. No.
I don't. To be fair, I don't watch.
You ever seen Crawler Baller's home course?
Absolutely, I have. I've commented on it. It's great.
Oh, have you? I have not commented.
I've watched his videos.
I've watched the videos. It's a pretty like.
It's legit, man.
Really good. I could drive on that.
Yep. What did DSM say? Something funny? I'm sure he did.
I have a stubby kit, new in box, $500. I know what I got.
I know what I've got. I watch your review videos because usually you give it an awesome paint job and some upgrades first. Other run it straight out of the box. Personal preference. Thanks, Kenny. That's not true, though.
I do more of the upgrades first. Matt usually does actually just run them right away. I can usually just tell, be like, I know how this is going to perform. I can tell already. Okay.
We're not. No, there's no names to name.
I'm not naming names. First of all, thanking some people. Black Sheep, RC, Aardvark Spleen, Injured Cyclist, Poor Man John Doe, Dr. Legend, President, Congressman, Senator, Legend, Buck Dandy, Zeph Cage, Jetwave 78, Timothy Brown, Aardvark Spleen, Justin Candler, Perry G, Jeremiah Salberg, Aardvark Spleen, Turbo Rowe, RC Pete, not RC Steve, 73, Ben Osborne, and Crawler Baller.
1 second.
Matt forgot how this worked. It's okay.
Just needed to send a quick text. People that are on my list now. Thomas Bielzik, you snuck one in there. I like to do the cha-cha.
I like to do. Cha-cha.
All right. Thank you. You're done, RC. Pilot Ryan Media. I thought this was Ratatouille. What the hell? Jeff 13 Brew, Gunner, Jeff 13 Brew, Gares, Dr. President, Legend, Buck Dandy the Fifth, Turbo Rowe, Chris Gibbs, Lucky RC Adventure, RC Madness Mini Truck Club, Justin Candler, T34 Mech, Thomas Bielzik, T34 Mech again, Turbo Rowe, RC Patina Guy, and Thomas Bielzik. Thank you, everyone.
JR, is this show still on, Lawson? Thanks for the laughs tonight. Another okay show. Well, it's about to go the other way because we're about to talk.
No, it's about to go real downhill. All right.
down under, you should say.
Real down under, mate.
Go
I hear that Valtteri's never coming back. He's just going to live down there forever.
I heard that Carlos Sainz has not come back. And...
He will not be back again this week.
Oh, did they say for sure?
Oh, I don't know.
I heard that he may not be back this week.
He popped a stitch, probably, in the simulator. Ay, no es bueno.
Ooh, not so smooth.
Ay, operator. Yes. So, an interesting race, I'm sure. I'm really curious to see who comes in second. But it's been kind of quiet on the horny front.
Yeah, they were saying like he's going to get sacked right before this race, so it could be any day now.
God, I hope so. I need some more drama in my life.
Am I on my own here with liking Christian Horner? Yep. Really? No one else likes him?
I don't like him. I don't think you can like him anymore.
I mean, allegedly.
Well, those are the texts. The texts are the texts. Anybody who talks to like that, anybody who talks like that to
confirmed real
employee and a female employee.
Okay, I can't say that I read all the texts, but are they for sure true?
I don't think there's any reason for them not to be true.
You don't think that there's any reason that the leader of the most
you don't think that you know what, Josh? I don't like any of the people involved in this thing. I don't like Christian Horner. I certainly don't like Marco, and I definitely don't like Yas. The only person I have respect for is Max, because somehow, despite all of the people around him, he's turned out okay.
I like Max. I do not like Yas. I do not like Skeletor. Like,
you mean Palpatine? Oh, well, you've never seen Star Wars, so never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, but Horner, I don't mind Horner. So, did you see that there was screen recording of Max online at 4 a.m. the night before Jeddah playing iRacing?
Yeah, that dude is so
he can have some competition in his life. I was playing on a controller, so it didn't even count. Like, that was his response. Like, it was just for relaxing.
That's how he relaxes before a Formula One race. Hours before a Formula One race.
And then they pulled up some of the early press photos, and he looked like me in the morning. He's married to a Spice Girl. And Ginger Spice.
Well, and the best one. Definitely the best one. Gotta love those redheads. Agreed. And
so, I'm just saying,
my wife's hair color too. She's lovely as well. Yeah, I don't know.
My wife's red. So I'm on.
This will be an interesting race, though. Australia is usually kind of interesting.
Oh, this is the worst opinion I've ever. Your opinion is wrong, Spencer.
Your mic is gone again.
It's not gone on my end. Someone confirm. Can you hear me now?
Oh,
you sure it's not your side?
It's me.
Weird.
I'm back.
Listen, that's a wrong opinion.
That opinion, but it is wrong.
Who was the blonde Spice?
Baby.
Really? I don't like saying that. But
Baby Spice, so weird.
I don't like that one.
Yeah, definitely don't like that one at all.
I'm not into Posh Spice though. Also better.
Yeah.
Sporty Spice has to be down the bottom, right?
She had the worst teeth.
British.
I'm British. Oh boy. Now that's it. Great. Now we just lost all of our British fans.
Yeah, both of them.
Tomley's not even in here.
So
Baby Spice still looks. She's grown up to be. She was always at an adult age, but
she was always
much
older
more.
Than me, so I'm pretty sure it's okay.
Much more good looking now. Posh, definitely.
With your car door, or like
with his skateboard deck.
With his deck. This is Formula One talk.
Was there a Daniel Spice? Oh, you know what? I forgot to show off. It's too late now. I'll do it later. Never mind.
Okay.
Okay. So, what bets did you make? We
need to go over them quick. As the chat who is still here, which there's still some of you. Thank you for pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice. Yeah.
God, you guys are terrible. We need to do some pickers because we lost our bet last week after Yoshi's,
which is
penalty.
Bullshit.
Such bullshit. Last week we did matchups. This week we can do better, worse, or stay with matchups.
Matchups.
I
or should we mix it up? Should we do the other one?
Let's just do matchups are fun. Okay. First of all, there's Perez versus Sonoda plus 11.5. That means
not this week.
Okay. Sargent versus Stroll, Sargent plus 7.5. So what's Lance going to be 10th? So that means he'd have to be 18th, 19th, 20th. That's pretty tough.
Well, you're assuming two Alpines are going to fuck themselves into the barrier.
So
it is possible.
It is possible, but I don't know about that one. Oscar
I think this might be a Sargent week.
Oscar versus K-Mag. K-Mag plus 8.5. That's a pretty. Oscar could be.
I think Piastri's going to podium this race.
And there's no way that K-Mag's going to get 11th. So we go with K-Mag on that. Or sorry, yeah, K-Mag.
No, you go with Piastri on that.
We go with Piastri. Okay. Lando versus Zhou Yu plus 11.5. Lance will be in the. I still have Lance this week. Lando versus Zhou Yu plus 11.5. I think those Saubers are shit. But 11.5. I mean, Lando could
against Zhou?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Zhou against Lando?
Yeah.
I think Lando's top 6.
Yeah. So that means Zhou then is 18th. Yeah. 18th, 19th, 20. That's tough. Valtteri versus Alex Albon. Valtteri gets 4.5.
Ooh.
That's tough. Those are close.
That's a tough one. That's too close.
Ooh, Fernando versus Pierre Gasly. Gasly plus 10.5. I think you give it to Gasly on that.
Yeah, take Gasly on that one.
Leclerc versus Hulk. Hulk plus 11.5. I think we take Leclerc.
Yeah,
we take that bet.
Yeah.
Haas has been looking too decent to stick with. Like they're absolutely both going to shit the bed. Russell versus Daniel. Daniel plus 9.5.
I think this is the Daniel week. He's got to do something.
What's Russell
got to do something?
Best case scenario, 5th.
Best case scenario, I'd say 4th.
4th. Okay, that
best
means
case scenario.
Daniel's 13th. I mean, it's his place, but I feel like that.
I think you can give him that. Give him that one.
You think, Daniel?
I think this is the week. He's got to do it this week or he's done.
It's a fast track, and that is not good for Merc.
Yes.
We're going to bet on Daniel. Oh, this is such a shit idea.
We're saying that out loud. T34 Mac, thanks very much. Show the pinch Yoda body you could sell me. I can't sell you that one. It's not done yet. And I also, it's for a build. So that one's not on.
I'm only putting $5 on that bet.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, okay. And then I'm going to do my own pick'em on the
I don't have a pick'em, unfortunately. But here's what here's some of the bets I've made.
Okay.
Oscar Piastri to finish second.
For what's the odds?
2,200. So a
$2,200
$5 wager. No. It's like a plus 2,200. So a $5 wager nets me $110.
Okay.
It's like a 22 times, I guess. No.
Okay.
I have Charles Leclerc to be the fastest qualifier.
Okay. For how much?
$5 nets me $12.50. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. 2.5. Yep.
Yeah. Here's my same game parlay. Sergio Perez to win and Charles to finish on the podium. $10 gets me $140.
Okay. If Max blows a drive shaft again. Sure.
Yes.
Possible.
Yes.
That's
basically the bet I'm making every week. I'm betting against Max. Piastri podium finish. And then I've got 2 long runs for Piastri as well.
So I'm going to do one more bet while we're here. This is just better, worse. So George Russell, finish position, 5.5. I think worse.
Worse. I'm going to go. He'll probably finish 6th.
And there's quali and finish. I think I'm only going to do finish. Let's see. Fernando, better, worse, 6.5.
Ooh. I think that car is good on this track. I'm going to go better.
Better? Okay.
Yeah. So all he has to do is finish 6th.
I don't want to do a bet on Valtteri. I definitely don't want to bet on Stroll. K-Mag, 14.5. 14.5. I think
over.
Worse. I think.
You think worse?
Yeah, I think that this track has got some passing area. I don't think he'll be able to keep people behind him.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say worse.
Okay.
Let's see. We've got Alex Albon, Nico. Ooh, Lando, 4.5. Fourth and a half.
Worse.
Yeah. Let's do one more. We'll go 20 times bet if we win them all.
Well, you know what we have to remember here? If Sainz is out, Behrman's racing again, right?
Yeah.
That's going to muck everything all up at Ferrari.
Logan Sargent, 17.5. I feel like he should be the last one.
He's going to do better.
Better?
He's going to do better. Because you got to figure at least one of the Alpines is going to retire.
Okay.
Maybe one of the Saubers will retire. And Max is going to fuck it into the barrier too. So
that's
3 right there.
Ooh. If he does better, if he does 17th or better, it's going to be like a best finish. He's going to be like the guy in the podium with the medal.
Yeah.
How actually no, let's make my day terrible that day and let's make a bet on Lewis. So that I have to root for Lewis. 6.5.
Worse.
Agreed. That's what I want to bet on.
He's going to finish 8th.
Even though I have him in fantasy, I want to just be like,
yes, so do I.
Like in the wall.
Fantasy means nothing when there's money on the table. JR, thank you. Matt, when are we going to see more video of you getting beat on the go-kart track? New season starts April 10th.
Which
is a Wednesday.
For 5 weeks.
I'm going to be late for 5 weeks.
Right. We're doing a $10 bet on this one. to win.
All right,
200.
I'll send you $5 again.
Okay, so we'll clarify what our picks are for all of those. You have Lewis in your fantasy. Odd.
So weird, right?
Shut it.
It's so weird that he did that.
Okay. Active. So here's our first one. We did a 4-pick. $5 entry wins us $50. We got Oscar over K-Mag. K-Mag plus 6.5. We have Gasly 10.5 over Orlando. Leclerc over Hulk. Hulk plus 11.5. Ooh. And then Danny Rick over George Russell with a 9.5 place.
It's happening.
That's a terrible bet.
It's happening.
And then
in terms of fantasy,
oh yeah, our better or
I
worse.
forgot.
Here's this. You can screenshot it if you want with Matt's silly face looking at it.
All right. My fantasy team this week, I think this is the winning team.
Okay.
I think it's pretty good. Alonso.
Got him as well.
Piastri.
Okay. It's a good one.
Hamilton.
Got him as well.
Hulk.
Oh, I like it.
Sonoda.
Not bad.
And Aston Martin.
Oh, okay. Here's mine. Danny Rick. I'm screwed. I have him for 3 more races. Hamilton. I hate him. Have him for 2 more races. Alonso is the man. This is my last race with him. Fucking Stroll. 1 more race.
Who's your team?
And Zhou.
Wow.
2 more. But my team is Ferrari.
So you got some points there, at least. Burning Cereal. Hey, that's your first super chat. Thank you. I'll put 3 toonies on Bottas, placing higher than Stroll if he hits the wall again. I'm in the wall. Oh, can you bring it back, Lance? No, I'm in the fucking wall. I'm in the fucking wall again, guys.
It's such a whiny Canadian voice.
Such a whiner. No, I'm in the fucking wall. Oh well, sorry, mate. You're going so fast. We're not able to keep up.
The wheel says we should all just bet opposite of Josh.
Whatever Josh does, don't
somehow
do that.
Even picked them all right the last time. It's then Yuki.
Yeah. Blew it. All right.
So I'm in 77th currently on our league.
55th.
I'm hoping to overtake Matt this week. I don't think that I'm going to do it with that lineup.
No.
I really, really don't.
No. I think
Matt,
I'm going to move up again.
You have a really solid lineup for this week, I think.
Yeah. I feel pretty good.
Ooh, Moose Jaw, Checo, Piastri, Ricardo, Bottas, and Alonso, and Red Bull. That is a solid lineup.
That's solid. Wow. How did you afford all of that?
That is really solid. 16th, 2 points behind Nancy. That's an excellent lineup currently.
Well done, Joe.
I am out of money.
All right.
There we go. That's
going to do it. Thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. What's on the bench? Episode 85 tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right.
Excellent. All right. Later.
Love you. Bye.